moment. And we're going to start with just some basic stuff for the new moon. So a lot of Qigong is based around visualization. So today is a great day for doing that for the new moon. We'll start with this little, just flicking, a little bit like shaking the tree, which was shaking off the water. So shaking off any negative energy and a little visualizing, flicking away anything that's no longer serving us, any stagnancy. Taking the hands up and shaking. We work through the lymph systems as well. So if you visualize the water purification system of your body happening when you're doing this, and down, and then get a little movement through the waist. Now, biologically, any energy can get stuck around this part of our stomach, around here. So you think of it like Archimedes' screw. You're straining out a piece of fabric for the water out, and you're just literally those emotions being squeezed, released, relieved, so there's no longer any tension. And then move that into shaking the tree. So on the heels we gently bounce and we keep that movement going. And then from here we're going to take it into more of a flow, so I'm going to go quite quickly. Just these are nice simple moves we've done before, so you'll be fine. Gently keep that movement, just twisting. Obviously I've not got a lot of space here, you don't need a lot of space, but just be careful you're not whacking any walls. But you're gently knocking here and knocking here on the back, either side. As you swing, you move and the hands follow, and breathing gently in. And all the while you're doing this, you've got a nice widgy pose. So that's hips are width apart, slightly bent knees, and then I want you to bring that up to the shoulders, crossing over. And then take that into just bilateral crossovers, right and left brain. And swing across the belt, shake, sweep, shake, sweep, shake. Stuck energy released. Stuck energy is released. You can say it out loud, visualizing it happening, letting go. So for example, I'm going to do a big tidy, house tidy. I've been sorting out things. Clearing. As I clean the rooms of my physical house, I also clean the rooms of my mental house, to quote Louise L. Hay from You Can Heal Your Life. So shaking, and then we're going to take that into tapping. So we call it cupping. We're going to cup the body. This brings our Wei Qi, the energy of protection. We're going to start with tapping on the thymus, and by doing this and tapping on the thymus thumps we call it, tapping the thymus builds T cells on the physical level, which helps for your immunity, so if you're feeling a little bit under the weather. And then here's one for my members, another demonstration for the one that might be helpful for any of you for March. We're going to take that into just thumping that thymus, but we're doing that by extending the arms, sorry, with the breath as well. And just hold, hands in prayer position. And breathe, just feeling connected. Back to tapping, keep that connection. Coming over to this little point here, you stick your hand, if you make an L shape with your hand, one goes in the armpit and the other one comes around, and give it a little massage. This little point here, maybe a little bit tender, that's the bit you've got. If it hurts, oh, that kind of, not really painful, but oh, that's a bit pain, like that, that's a bit, it hurts a little bit there, it's a bit tender, that's the spot. And the same on this side. And then we're going to just, as if we're meeting the hands, rubbing along these bits, top, and then gently knocking. These long meridians come down to here, just where the bra line would meet on a woman, and that tapping, inhale, exhale. So this line here, this tapping helps any releasing of any kind, any detoxification of the thoughts, detoxification of the body, detoxification of the emotions. Then the same, we're going to do this circular motion, tapping on the belly, and we do that 12 times. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and then we rotate the other way, righty tighty, lefty loosey, and we want to even it out. Take that into gentle taps with a knee. And this is really good for the intestine, the digestive system, the you've got the colon, and I always used to say, when you're doing this, think about decalcifying pipes, like you're knocking on pipes, and any of the stuff that's stuck in there is kind of being tapped, all the mucus, all of the bits and pieces. And for anyone that's doing a physical detox, you can think about, like, for example, a nice visualization for me is like, I'm going like this. It's Thankful Thursday today. Thank you to my celery for helping clearing out those pipes, for taking out all of the junk, for anything that's stuck, any viral, bacterial stuff. So actually visualizing, and like you're patting that on the back for the body for doing a brilliant job. And then take that into just gently knocking on the hips. And then we're going to come down the side of the meridian, the gallbladder and the bladder. Ow, I forgot my ankle. I've got cuts on my ankle. Up the inside. One more time. And stop. Oh, hang on. Put my trousers up. Coming back up to the thymus. Take your hand and place one here on your chest. This is one I've been doing. I learned from Prune Harris, that my Healthy Habits coach sent me. And we want to take that hand similar. So at that point that we were working from, we put the thumb there and the hand there. Then we take the other hand and we take 2 fingers in the centre, one under the chin. And just breathe. We're linking up these circuits of meridian to rebalance out the energy. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Sorry, make sure you've got it in the and then swap. Hand comes down in between, and swap hands. Take the hands, lay them on top of the chest. Feel the rise of the rib cage, and then you can take the hands and lay them over the heart. And we're going to make a sound that connects the releasing. It's one of the, I've been learning a course with sound without chanting, but this one is specifically from the Vedic, is it Nagas? I can't pronounce the Indian bit, but anyway, basically I've kind of we're going to mix that sound with some of the light language sounds that I've been doing. So just having your hand over your heart, breathe in, and then out like a little grunt. And as you do so, your hands stay up on the heart and feel the breath here. But I want you to lift up, so you lock the breath in, so you pull up all of the stomach muscles, and then as we release, we let them go. So little bit like breath of fire, but you're lifting up, holding that air and then releasing it, lifting up, holding that air and releasing it with that sound, with the sound, which is the sound for the heart, the fire, allowing yourself to release, reset. It's a kind of a letting go process. And again, now lower the hands to the spleen. Deep breath in through the nose and for the lung, it's the lung sound, but and drop the hands to the lower dantian. And then we lift the hands up, inhaling and exhaling in a triple warmer down. So resetting, cleansing on an energetic level. Okay, let the hands just fall by the sides. As I said, we're still working with a little bit of more releasing. Just let yourself sway from side to side. Once you've got that down, and obviously the eyes can close, keep that movement, look to the right, back to center, keep the swaying going, look to the left, back to center. Working with our delta brains for releasing patterns, delta brain waves, shifting patterns. And at the same time, any gentle swaying and movement is about releasing any lock, stuck trauma. Back to center with the head to side. Then keep the head at center. Keep that rocking and look at the same time, look right, look center, look left, just with the eyes. Head stays facing front. Look right, look center, look left. Hips keep swaying. The eyeballs move inside. And bring the swaying to a stop. Now we've done all that releasing, we're going to string our bow, bring the hands to the center. And we step the hips out to the right, we open up the arm, and then we pull our bow. And I want you to think about what your intentions are for this full moon. Releasing. Bring the hands into center and out to side. So you can get a little bend and a little opening of the hips as you move. Just with my foot on there. So string your bow, pull it back. String your bow, pull it back. At the same time, you've still got that opening, you've still got that side to side releasing moment, but visualize now what your bow is hitting. Things you're drawing into your life. These are seeds of planting intentions, like you're dropping breadcrumbs to follow with your future days and your future now moments. See it lighting up before you like the strips of a runaway. being like that little inspired action to take to get there. What is it that you're trying to hit? What's the bullseye vision? And then stop, but keep the vision, bringing the hands down, one hand to lower dantian, one goes onto the third eye, and tap gently just above the belly button or just below the belly button and just in the middle of the forehead. Tapping in like you're tapping on a keyboard rather than your brain, but you're tapping those thoughts, forms, those images related to the touch of your hand in the brain. So what is it you're seeing? Are you seeing yourself? And then swap hands. Are you seeing yourself happy, healthy, whole, in a loving, contented relationship with a soulmate or partner, deep understanding between you? Are you seeing yourself with financial independence, an abundance of health, wealth, vitality and love? Swap hands this time. Take a breath and then another one. Swap hands, take a breath. Bring the hands down, and we're gonna ground down with the fingers stretching out. Visualize as if your roots are growing down. We're anchoring in that vision, anchoring in that light, planting those seeds deep into the soil beneath our feet, because we're thankful for seeing this vision of this is our future. This isn't a wish, this isn't just an intention, this is where we are, who we are, what we're becoming. We're going to take our hands together and link them with the fingers, and we're going to just literally draw a figure of eights like we do in our little dancing energetic daily routine. And as we're drawing those figure of eights, I want you to gently lean forward and then gently lean back, bringing hands up, the figure of eights going up over you. And think about figure of eights with the hand, but that figure of eight is a spiral interlocking down through your field, through your auric field, kind of allowing yourself then to move. And you can kind of roll a little bit, fluff a little bit up one side, roll and fluff up that other side, like you're kind of bringing the light energy up, grounding it down. Any heavy energy is being lifted up and lighter, and then bringing that beautiful high energy down, grounding down, rolling up the side. And then just get your fingers like you're allowing them to make play rain down over your side of the body and float down the other side of the body as if you're running your fingers through beautiful water. And then a nice cleansing breath. The hands come up over the head, open and receptive to the highest aspect of my multidimensional self. Bringing that to the top of the head, to the nervous system, and then gently tap on the top of the head, gently circle on the top of the head, push down gently with a nice deep breath in, and then we're open and receptive to that as we bring the elbows into the side. We push away, pull towards us. Push away, pull towards us. This time, hands come together, hands come apart, hands come together, come up, and then come to me, back to you, down to the ground, feeling flow, and then a nice big cleansing breath. As you lower the hands slowly, going through, see as if like you're watching a movie screen, fast forwarding motion picture of your life on fast forward, and it's going and you're seeing all these wonderful things happening as you slowly lower the hands. Laughter with friends, joy, fun with family, seeing yourself with your loved ones, with your pets, in your job that you love, and then bringing the hands down, grounding. And to finish, let's ground that in. We bring it up to the cheeks and just gently tapping. In through the nose, out through the nose. Under the chin. Under the nose, under the chin. Back to the thymus. Thank you for the T cells. Again, side. Thank you. And then taking that into a nice big hug. Oh. And as you hug, just rub the sides of your arms like a baby. Letting it sink in. You can pat, you can rub. These little hypnosis techniques are used with the body, and then just bringing the hands down to the lower dantian. Stepping the feet together into what we call bamboo. Feeling in your access. And I want you to do this little visual. What we're going to do is you're going to stand in bamboo, nice legs, not nice straight spine, shoulders back and down, and the hands over the lower dantian. Taking the breath, visualize like a little seed being watered. All of those images are in that seed. And we're watering it with our thanks, with our gratitude. And we slowly release the hands, slowly open the eyes, bringing the hands together. Make a fist. All the contrast and crap in our life, we wrap it up with love, because we know it's going to be the growth, the expansion, especially next month. This next 5 weeks are going to be powerful, and we're grateful for everything we go through, and we're grateful for you, grateful for all of those in our life. Thank you. The light in me sees the light in you, recognizes we are both the light, both the dark, need not fearing the dark or our shadow. We are thankful for the gifts of transformation and change that they bring. Thank you. Have a beautiful new moon if you celebrate the new moon, or if you just see it as a movement intention setting, which is what I'll probably call this. I was just going to take you through to pull one card because it is the new moon, and just to let you know, the whole year for 2025 readings are now up on my Patreon. You can go check them out, the paid members. And I'm just going to pull one card. Let me pop you down. So, where's my... I forgot. Hopefully it'll stand up. Wondered where the iPad's gone, but it's... And a card for those that are viewing in this now. What do we need to know for this new moon? Ooh. Okay, I wasn't going to do a big reading, but 2 have just come out. We're going to go with it. Trust in heavens from Michael, Archangel Michael. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. The red angel. The blue sapphire sword. White eagle, ancestor spirit, connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. It's time for healing. And he's surrounded by feathers, white eagle. For any of you keepers of light, I'm sure lots of you have. Feathers to me are the messages. So thank you to angels, guides, our star family for the messages that they send, the wisdom that they give to our ancestral spirit connection. I've been feeling this like like last week, it's like someone's pushing me along. I used to get this like a cold feeling there, as if someone was putting me on the back and moving me along there. It's like they're pushing. I'm like, come on, you got to do this. All right, patting me on the back kind of thing, which has been coming in. So I feel that it's there now. That's why I'm saying it. So feathers. Anything else to share? Yuturok nehstaya kuwa maya dea unmiata de dururuk turikshniaya urumash. Just feel the sound of expression of my heart soul family. The fullness of frequency, which is the light and sound codes reflecting through me. To see beyond the Maya, the vow. Ioro bayata dororoma biata dorok from through beyond ego. Uroma yata doroma hana e ayuro pandai tatakti takta ukumba. Iki aduro maita durua iata tai ummamaneta tika uku ayetetetika uru yetekreka irak tu shuma. Dia, allow the web of your soul to come forth in its highest expression, grounded and anchored in this now moment. Etatarunumana ehanana iahana anaki ahana hanea umaka umumamaka umumamaka. Oma, 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 Just feel that sound as it resonates through your brain, that frequency, that tone, as it vibrates through your being and what you're feeling, and that sense of allowing in this now moment. From my ancestors to yours. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Have a beautiful day, beautiful week, beautiful month. Thank you for your time.